I'm a big supporter of the Co-Founder Dubai program. I think entrepreneurship, innovation is a significant part of what Dubai has become and will become. And so I support that in every facet. And so I thought this would be a fantastic program to take part in order to tell people about the legal aspects of co-founders, venture capital, startups. And really to explain that it's not as confusing as a lot of people think. It is a little bit detailed, but the basics are not. So when it comes to co-founders, it's important that co-founders are treated as co-founders, they're treated fairly in order to ensure success in the future. They're given, good compensation in the form of shares generally with a minimal amount of salary. But really they're valued, they're part of the decision-making process, and they can help drive the business forward.
I think to begin with, when you're looking for a partner in a business, it's easy to think that you have to do it a very professional way, so combing through your LinkedIn contacts or just thinking of your old colleagues and not really thinking outside of the box. Whereas my co-founders came from my personal network. So Ian was somebody that I went to university with, and I'd known for a long time, although he wasn't actually living in Dubai. But we reconnected, discovered that we had the same objectives, had some great similar ideas, and decided it was the right time to start a business. And then sometime later, when we were actually looking to bring the technology back from an outsourced point of view to internally, our CTO Ben was somebody that I knew from the triathlon community in Dubai, which is my other interest. So by all means, talk to people who are in your networks that you might not know as well yet. You might not know what their goals are, but you can probably find somebody that you have at least some sort of common values aligned with. That's, I would say, the other sort of thing that is really important when you are looking for a co-founder, is that you have to be aligned on your values. It doesn't really matter too much whether your common interests are there or not, but you obviously got to have some divide in the skills that you can offer, but be aligned on your values. So our venture capital funds have said to us that they know that the most common reason that businesses fail is co-founders not getting along anymore, and as soon as that happens, they just completely write the opportunity off. So for us, it's been really important that during the tough times, we've actually been brought closer together as opposed to looking to blame each other. So being aligned on values, I would say, is the other thing that's most important.
I think take your time. So make sure you do it methodically. So I'm a real process person. So when you look at yourself and write down what you're good at, what you do well, how you interact, but also write down what you're not good at. So compare the two and say, right, I would love a co-founder that can come on and help do finance because I'm weak at finance. But not only do that, get them to interview them formally. I always say in a formal situation so that they're not too relaxed. Once you've got a shortlist down to about 10 people, then do a social one. So you have a coffee with them, get to meet their family, so you're really confident that the person joining you is buying in as a family unit, because if they've got kids and they've got a wife, they're often the decision maker. But most importantly, you need to be able to take references. So if you find that unique person, they're really good, take an informal reference, look at LinkedIn, look at Facebook, look at Instagram. If there's any bad things on there, that may affect your judgment. But take references from either companies they've worked at, people they know, or people who you know that know them. Because you really need to uncover everything about them. But also give them a chance to say, look, is there anything in your past that is going to come out that we won't be happy with? If they're honest, don't judge them on that.
I applied as a startup looking for a co-founder. I was selected among the 10 finalists. Then I recorded a video explaining what I am looking for and what my business is. Applicants applied to join as a co-founder. I have received approximately 70 applications. I have met some of the applicants today during the training session. We had training on in HR and legal training, which was very informative, talking about shareholder agreements, co-founder agreements, and just how to go about finding a co-founder. And next week we'll be sitting one-on-one with the selected few applicants to see how we can move forward.
I applied for a co-founder position here in Dubai Chapter. I was assigned by chance on LinkedIn. A friend shared the link, and it was interesting for me because I was looking for something to improve my career and to get me more into the process of building the business more than building the solution or the product. So more than a developer, I want to be as a business partner, as a co-founder into a business to help put my vision and my point of views into the business and help the business go to the right path and be a decision maker in that part of business. This is the main reason actually why I applied for this one.